carve wood text in Photoshop. And also we will dive deeper into using text tool, rasterizing text layer, and using layer style to apply to different kinds of effects. So let's get started. So here in our document, I already prepared here an image of a wood. And this one will serve as our background layer. So the very first step we're going to do here is we're going to apply a text. So to do that, going on to the toolbar, find on the text tool. So actually, all you have to do is to press T, or you can find the text tool with this T symbol. All right, so click on that. Once it's already selected, you may now applying it on our canvas. So just click on it, and there you have it. So it's too small. So my tip here to make that bigger, while those texts are selected, just press Alt and hold it, and those points will come out, and then just click and drag it out to make it bigger. All right. Okay, now we may now start changing the text. Just type on the word that you want to. So let's say carve text. And by the way, I used here a thick font style. So just like this one, impact. Okay, now let's make this one bigger again. So hold out. So press Control and hold that. Now let's keep on dragging these points out. Okay. All right, and then click and drag it into the middle. Yes, there you have it. All right. Now once you're done with it, I may now start clicking on somewhere else. Now I'm going to click on the text layer. Yes, this one. Click on that. And then for the fill, yes, click on this arrow down under fill. I'm going to put that into amount of 30%. And there you have it. And not only that, I'm also going to change its blend mode. So go here. Yeah, this one. This is for the blending options. Yes, click this one, arrow. And then choose color burn. And our text layer will turn into this effect. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. Going back, the next step we're going to do here is we're going to add effects with the use of the layer style. So where to find that? So with that carve layer text selected, I'm going to right click on it and go up here and find the blending options. So just click on that, and this layer style dialog box will appear for the effects that you may apply to it. Okay, so the very first effect that I'm going to apply here is the bevel and emboss. So tick on this box to apply it on our text. So once I tick on it, now it's already there. Okay. Now I'm also going to click on the bevel and emboss for the options to be changed. Yes, once I click that, it turns this. And here we go. Now for the adjustments from the style, I'm gonna set this one to inner bevel. For the techniques, I'm going to set this one to chisel hard. Okay. For the depths, I'm gonna set that to 170%. Okay. For the direction, up. For the size, 20 pixels. For the soften, only 1%. Okay. Another thing here, for the angle to 120 degrees. And for the altitude, I set that to 30%. And for the gloss tour, click on the arrow down and then choose the first one. Okay. All right, and there you go. And for the highlight modes, set this one to multiply. For the color, change this one to black. And then for the opacity, set that to 50. All right, so for the shadow mode inside, okay, so set that to linear blur. And also I can choose here a darker color, something like this one. And then for the opacity, I may adjust that into around 50 as well. All right, now there you go. Now I already have that effect. Okay, now the next effect that I'm going to apply here is the inner shadow. Okay, so go here. Yeah, this one's the inner shadow. So once I click that, it's already thick. Okay, and then for the options, for the blend mode, I'm going to set that to multiply. For the color, I'm also going to set that to color black. And then select OK. For the opacity, to 25%. For the angle, I'll set that to 120 degrees. For the distance, to 30. For the choke, to 30. And for the size, to 35. Okay, there you are. And then select OK. So there you go. Now we already done making the text into a carved text effect. And that is how to make a carved text effect in Photoshop.